Hey everyone, it's me, Amy, here at Street Life Ministries, and this is my video update. For this video update, I wanted to share a quick testimony from this year's Worship Warfare Week. I know in the video update before this, and as well as in the email that I sent out, I shared a little bit about it. So I just wanted to share a highlight from this year's Worship Warfare Week for me. I mean, there's so much that happens during Worship Warfare Week, and so many good stuff happen. Just a lot of great ministry opportunities, and just worship that is poured forth is just amazing. But for me, one of my highlights this year was working with my friend Anna Maria. I've known Anna Maria since our high school days, and she's gone on several outreaches with us, including going to Brazil with her and her family twice already. So this year, for Worship Warfare Week, her and I partnered up, and we went around to different people, and in certain parks where there's more Spanish population, she would be the one to talk, and I would be the one just praying in the background. But something really neat that happened this year with that is we were talking to this one lady at in Elmhurst at Moore Park, and again, I really didn't know what was happening. I mean, here and there she'll translate and let me know bits and pieces of what she was sharing with her. But we approached her because we saw that earlier that day she was crying, so we wanted to see what was going on and see how she was doing and stuff. And then in the midst of it, she wouldn't really open up, but then at the end of the conversation, we got to pray with her. She let us pray. She kept saying that she was a Catholic and that, she wasn't interested in whatever, but she let us pray. And when she allowed us to pray for her, I just had this very clear word from the Lord talking about just his love for her and how he is the way out. And without really knowing too much of what Anna Maria and her talked about, and just felt this strong sense of it, and shared it with Anna Maria to translate to this lady, and this lady started crying some more. She was like, I was reading something the other day, and it was exactly what you just spoke, and about God being the way out. And I just thought that was so cool, because the Lord, without me knowing much of what the conversation was about, he was so committed and interested in her knowing that he was real, and that it's not just being Catholic is, not just being in a religion, but that really having a relationship with the living God whose voice is so real. It was really a powerful moment for me, seeing that and being a part of that. And that was one of my highlights, because and just felt like it was so cool to see how God is so invested in us, and wanting us to hear him, and to really know who he is, and to do that for someone in a cross-cultural way. It was really neat for me to see that. I felt like personally I was in a mission trip somewhere else in a different country, because having Anna Maria there being the translator, and me not knowing a word of what was going on, it just kind of felt like, wow, I'm in a different country here in New York City. And it further kind of just brings on the whole thing with the reason why God has brought the nations here into the city, which is part of the vision and the heart of Street Life. We're believing that God has brought people here, the nations, so that they can know him, and then he can, in return, that they would bring that back to their country, and that he, in effect, is the Great Commission being walked out. So I just wanted to share that as one of my highlights. I hope that encouraged you. For those of you guys that live in the city, know that God has a purpose for people here, and that you never know how he can use you in completely ways that you wouldn't even expect, if you just trust him to listen to what he says, and to just by faith step out and do it. So that's just a little bit of a highlight of Worship Warfare Week for me. Also, at this point, I'm in my last semester of school, which is pretty exciting. I have the next couple months to finish up what I need to do. I have 3 classes this semester. 2 of them are social work classes, and as well as my internship at the nursing home. So if you can keep that in prayer, please pray for me there. I want to stay focused, and I want to finish the semester off the best as I can, and really give God the glory for these past couple of years of being in school. Once again, thank you for listening to this video update. I pray it blesses you. I hope you guys have a good day, and look forward to hearing from you guys. God bless you. Goodbye.